Welcome back to the Dashing Investor YouTube channel, where we're all about positivity and figuring out ways to get DoorDash to give us more money. So in today's video, I'm gonna cover exactly how I get the DoorDash algorithm to literally give me bigger dollar amount offers. Yes, bigger dollar amount offers, offer after offer once I do this method. So we're going to jump right on into this tutorial. I'm going to show you step by step how I do it, but hang on to the end, because after that's done, I'm going to cover other little key points that you need to put along with this tutorial to make sure everything works for you in your market. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into this footage, and I'll see you after that. So I just got a low paying order at Dunkin' Donuts. It pays $2, as you can see, and it's going 2 miles. So once I start getting low paying offers like this is what I do. And I notice in my market, when I do this, the next order is a lot higher paying. Now, not saying that the order will be one of those, hey, going 2 miles and I'll make $10. It may be going 8 miles and make $8. But when I do this here, what I'm about to show you, the actual offer, the dollar amount will be higher. So again, like I said, you can see right on my screen up at the top, this offer was $2 and it's going about 2 miles. I'm not going to do this offer. I want higher paying offers. So what I do, I go to the question mark at the top right hand that you see. I click on that. That takes me to the next screen where it says, I have an issue. So I'll go there, and then I'll say it's something else option. And then I'll say, click on the unassigned with no pay. So I hit the red button at the bottom, hit unassign. And then on this page, I go to order is not worth my pay, down at the bottom above other reasons. So I click on that and I confirm unassign. And I click on got it. And we will wait until the next order comes in. Now the phone has cleared, the app has cleared. And let's see what the next offer will be. So you see the next offer that I received was for $4.50 to go 2.6 miles. So it did increase by DoorDash standards. This is a high paying offer, almost paying $2 per mile. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one. And that's how you increase the amount of the offer that you receive. And again, guys, it's not necessarily you will get an offer like that where it's $2 per mile. This is purely to try to increase the amount offer. So you may get a $7 to go 7 miles. You may even get a $9 to go 11 miles, which is an upside down offer. But this is purely a way to increase the offer amount. And that's the first step that you want. You want to increase that offer amount. And then hopefully the miles to dollar ratio works out. But you just want to stay away from them $2 and $3 offers going 2 and 3 miles and 5 and 6 miles. You want to get those dollar amounts up higher. So yeah, that's how I increase the amount of the offer that I receive. So guys, that's exactly what I do to increase the dollar amounts. Now, here's a couple of key points that I feel that needs to go along with those steps. Now, I think you definitely need to have at least a 96% completion rate. And the reason I say that, you don't want to go under 95%. So you want to have a 96, 97, 98, 99, even 100 completion rate. Because once you accept this offer, you're going to immediately unassign it. So you don't want a 95% completion rate and then you drop down to 94. Now, having said that, I've had a 95% completion rate and have done this technique and dropped down to 94%, and it actually still worked. But I do recommend, just so you look as good as possible to the DoorDash algorithm, there's still some things we don't understand about the algorithm, so I like to just play it safe. Make sure you have at least a 96 or above completion rate. So if you have a 96 and you give one of the completion points away to this technique, you're still at 95%. So just make sure when you do this, you do have a 96 or above completion rate. Now, here's a big disclaimer with this. I think you need to have at least a 70% completion rate. Now, I know a lot of cherry pickers, you got less than that. So I don't know if this technique is going to work for you guys, because I do think you need to have a 70%, at least. Again, this is what I've tested, and I've tested this over and over. I always use the rule of 6 in anything I do. If I think I figured out something, I test it 6 times just to make sure it's not a fluke. So I'll test it 6 times, and if it give me them same results every time, then I'm almost know that it is a fact. So I've ran this through 6 times, and actually a lot more than that now. But originally 6 times, to where I think there's something to this. So back to, I think you need a 70% completion rate, because I think the algorithm is set up where when you hit that, this offer's not worth my pay, I do think the algorithm immediately checks your acceptance rate and say, oh, he has 70% or more, and yeah, I can work with him. Now, if you have a really low AR acceptance rate, I'm not sure if it's going to work for you, because I can't tell you it's going to work for something when I've never had under a 70% acceptance rate. I keep my acceptance rate between 71% and 78. And for my market, that's enough where I don't have to accept any trash offers. And if I do get low, where I'm around that 71 to 70%, I will pull my completion rate out the bag and sacrifice one of those completion points. And usually that kind of cranks it back up to where I'm making, getting good offers again. So in my market, 71 to 78%, I usually stay. But again, to use this technique, I do think you need to be at least a 70%, because if you're not at this 70% and you try to do this technique for real, I think you're just going to keep getting probably garbage orders. I think that outranks. I think having a decent completion acceptance rate, 70 or higher, outranks anything else with the algorithm. So that's my little disclaimer. I think to use this technique, you need to have at least a 70% completion rate. And if you have that, it's going to work for you, because I've done it many times now. I'll get those $2 and $3 orders like you saw that I got. And then once I hit this technique, the next order, it starts going up. And this day where I got this order, you'll see right here what I'm about to pop it up. That's where it ended. That was the highest offer that I got for the day. So it went from what you saw to just higher and higher and higher. Now, not every single one was like a knockout of the park where, hey, I'm getting $15 to go 4 miles. Yes, some were right at $1 per mile, but it was like $12 to go 12 miles. And again, the first step to making more money, you need higher paying offers. That's any way you get around it. You don't want to go $2, $3, $4, a bunch of those. You want those high paying offers if you want to get your earnings up. Then after that, hopefully the dollar per mile ratio only becomes better and better. You get that dollar per mile, $2, $3, $4, $5 per mile from that point. So again, like I say, this is where I topped out at for the day. This was my highest offer. But yeah, I got those $14 to go 4 miles. I got those $16, $17 to go 7 miles. And then, like I say, it just grew from the one that I showed you. So yeah, guys, this is the technique that I use, but those are the little disclaimers. I really do think you need to be 70% or more, because then you're telling the algorithm can see, hey, this guy here or girl works with me on a regular basis, and I can see that from the 70%. So you know what? When you tell me something is not worth your pay, I got you. I'm gonna start looking for those higher paying offers, and I'm gonna send them to you. I can't promise they're always gonna be $1 per mile. There might be some in there that's, hey, go 12 miles and you're only making $10, but hey, I'm gonna look for it. And if those higher paying dollar offers are there, I'm going to send them to you. And a lot of them going to be ones that you're going to want to accept. And like I say, those upside down offers, go ahead and decline them. But you know you're on the right track of getting bigger offers. You need big offers to make that big money. Like I always show in my shorts and videos, how I'm making those big dollar amounts. This is how I do it. And all the rest of my videos, I do everything in my videos, I do consistently. Every time I go out, every day, from my rhymes, from everything that I show in my videos, I do every day for every single offer. And this is why I make that kind of money that I'm always posting, and I'm always getting those offers. So this is a little secret I use to get those bigger offers. When it starts sending me them low ball offers, them low dollar offers, I use that technique that I've just showed you, and it works. But my acceptance rate is over 70%. I never go under 70%. And most of the time I don't have to go under 71 or 72%. And that's plenty of room, at least in my market, to where I never have to accept trash offers. Now, again, everything that I show you, test it in your market. That's all. I can't tell you about your market. I only can tell you what worked in my market. So everything that's in my videos, take it, test it in your market. Don't test it one time now. Don't test it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. You got to run it through the true test of at least 6 or 7 times to see if it's truly going to work. And so you know in your heart it wasn't a fluke. So yeah, once again, guys, that's what I use to increase those dollar amount offers. And I appreciate Doordash for putting that into their algorithm to give us a chance to reward us to get those bigger high dollar paying offers. So once again, keep on those goals. Don't let nobody stand in your way. No family, no friends, no spouses, nobody on social media. Most importantly, don't stand in the way of yourself. Stay consistent. Stay strong. Set that goal up. Knock that goal down. Look at that big picture where you want to go, and then set those little goals until you reach them, and just knock them down. Again, only you can reach them goals for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. So stay consistent, guys. And like I say, work hard now to live your best future. I say work hard now so you can live your best future. And once again, as always, guys, please be safe out there and keep getting that